WRFM News for our sponsor General Trades, professional roofing, maintenance and restoration.
It's 7:30. Good morning, I'm Belinda De Lasheras with Hunter News. A 21-year-old member of the notorious Bandidos outlaw motorcycle gang is due to face court following an alleged aggravated break-in near Lake Macquarie yesterday afternoon. Senior Constable Angela Corbett says a collection of valuables were reportedly taken from the Fishing Point residence.
They allegedly stole a number of items, including watches, alcohol and cash before leaving in a silver Audi sedan. Police were called and Lake Macquarie Local Area Command attended, commencing an investigation. Inquiries led officers to a home on Lakeview Close, where they located a silver Audi sedan.
The stolen property was allegedly found in the vehicle, along with more than 180 grams of cannabis. The Awabakor Aboriginal Land Council has laid claim to a 2.2-kilometre section of Newcastle's rail corridor under the New South Wales Land Rights Act in a move designed to hamper the area's future development. Lambton Scout Hall, the former Newcastle Bowling Club site overlooking King Edward Park, Waratah bushland and vacant land on the Esplanade at Warners Bay are among parcels of land listed in the claim. The Land Council contends the sites were no longer being used or occupied for a public purpose and are therefore eligible to be claimed. It could prove a fatal blow to the state government's light rail plans, with no development to proceed on the corridor until the matter is resolved. Career seekers in the region will now have access to more flexible and affordable hunter TAFE programs in 2015. It's thanks to new state government funding contracts delivered under the Smart and Skilled Education reform, aimed at enhancing vocational training opportunities. Acting Hunter TAFE Director Christine Warrington says there's two types of subsidised places available.
One is called the entitlement, where the student is entitled to a place up to Certificate 3, and that's mainly aimed at our beginning learners and our apprentices, and that means they have a government subsidised place for the duration of their course. And the second area that we were successful in was in the area of Certificate 4 and Diploma, where students can apply for a government subsidised place if they don't hold a previous qualification.
25-year-old male Troy McKenna has received a 1-year jail term for holding a knife to a woman's throat in a jealous rage at Belmont North late last year. It's believed he burst into the woman's home, pushing her and demanding the whereabouts of her new boyfriend before holding the weapon to her throat for 5 seconds during the ordeal. It follows a string of alleged assaults and stalking offences against women in fits of jealousy. He's pleaded guilty to assault and damaging property and will be eligible for parole in April. Wollumbai Valley Landcare Group is set to expand its green footprint thanks to $10,500 in funding through the federal government's National Landcare Program. The 25th anniversary grants are designed to help community groups finance conservation projects, which protect local habitats and support productive agricultural landscapes. Shadow Minister for Agriculture Joel Fitzgibbon says the grant will be spent on revitalising Wollumbai Brook.
This is a modest amount of money, $10,500, but we get big leverage because of their own contribution, and they'll be using the money to do ongoing work around the Wollumbai Brook, ensuring water quality and the maintenance of the integrity of the brook, and I thank them for their work.
Briefly, frustrations are at boiling point over the fuel price disparity between Sydney and the Hunter, following revelations the Valley continues to pay between 5 to 10 cents a litre more through the nose at the Bowser, and new state opposition leader Luke Foley is paying the Hunter a visit today, arriving by train at Hamilton. Now with sport, Cecilia Connell.
Hawaiian big wave aficionado Bruce Irons has added his name to the list of contenders for next month's Surf Fest. The younger brother of the late Andy Irons last made an appearance at the competition in 1999. So far, almost 130 surfers have signed up for the men's event, with organisers expecting the number to increase. Toronto Workers batsman Greg Hunt notched up 76 runs to help New South Wales defeat Queensland at the Australian Country Cricket Championships. The win was essential for the Bush Blues following their loss to Victoria on Tuesday. They face South Australia tomorrow. And women's golf prodigy 16-year-old Shelley Shin has blitzed the field at the Lake Macquarie Ladies Amateur Championship, leading the way from the second round to finish 12 under par, the lowest score in the Belmont tournament's history. That's sport. I'm Cecilia Connell.
2 in your RFM News Time is 26 to 8.